call me the governor, and I'm stepping on those stellars. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Kids today. And only today, we are here with another massive Sonic Racing Crossworlds video. I'm trying, instead of like, you know, covering them piece by piece like I kind of used to, I'm trying to wait until like a bunch of things come together. That way, like, we just have a bigger video. I'm trying to make it so that the videos are about like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes long because I want the watch time to be up. And you know, this way you get a more fun video. You get a lot of thoughts in one instead of, you know, one little thing. So unless something is a reaction or it's like some crazy breaking news that I have to talk about, like they announce a new game, a new thing, or whatever, I'm going to keep doing this for the news updates. And of course, subscribe to your boys, support the content, and let's get right into this. There's a lot to talk about. All right, since our last video, they have done an additional 2 more Sonic Crosstalks, but this time starring Jet the Hawk and Wave, which is really fucking cool. So let's check out what they have to say, check the voice direction, see if any footage reveals anything, and you know, let's do a thing as we always do, bro.
Strap in,
yeah.
losers. You're getting caught in the jet stream.
I want to say, before we do all this, bro, first of all, I love that they're giving Jet and Wave, you know, the spotlight. Because, you know, again, these guys haven't had spotlight in forever. And 2, you're going to see, as we listen to this, I'm kind of getting used to and enjoying a little bit of Jet's little shithead voice, right? I got to fuck with it. Let's see.
Wait, what? Hey, if Tails gets his own special broadcast, so do I.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing this.
And we get our first look at Sweet Mountain back here, looking awesome. I love this. I'm so glad it's here. I feel like it looks better than how it looked in even Sonic Colors Ultimate. You can see all the snackage going on. Pretty good shit, man. Pretty good shit.
This is the CrossWorld Grand Prix, Jet.
Yes, sir.
We're up against the largest roster of racers in our career. We need to know our
Look at them, bro.
Inside and out.
Tell them.
What do you mean? Amy Rose? What's she gonna do? Teach me a valuable lesson on friendship?
Bro, oh my god, I love Amy, but he cooked her. Oh, he cooked her shit, dog. Amy, get up. No, it is kind of cool that he's making fun of like the thing that people have been talking about with Amy recently. Like, again, to me, this adds to the charm of Jet's character. You know what I mean? Just being like a cocky little dickhead. I love that.
I mean, you could use some tutoring.
I love it.
No, she's quick-witted.
Yes,
she has
sir.
sharp reflexes.
Showing all the old games footage is really good.
Will smash you right off the road.
Yep.
Oh, please. She can't do a thing.
That's
when
all I'm saying,
leagues
bro.
Ahead.
She's
Yeah.
legendary for keeping on Sonic's heels.
Oh.
Non-stop.
That's pretty cool.
Non-stop?
Longer than you, boss.
I like that. Nice little touch, you know, and I like how her theme is playing in the background. Very cool. Very cool. I love it.
Lead. She's right behind you.
I actually like also in the footage, they make sure that, look, if you can see here, Amy is right on Sonic's tail the whole time. Very cute little, it's little things in life, man. You know?
When my guard is down, that can't happen. I won't let it.
You've got to take every racer seriously.
Yeah, and I like also, look, we get this section of this level. I think we have confirmation that this level is a crossworld. Now, by the way, if you want to know if a level is a crossworld or not, the crossworlds don't have like the flags, like the character flags. Like the regular levels will have like the character flags or something going around. But it's also been kind of hard to tell. But this is a crossworld.
Including Cream the
And there's Cream. I love that they play her Sonic Advance music.
Right?
She's new to the racing scene.
Yeah.
But this kid goes on adventures with Amy all the time.
Which is so crazy that she hasn't been in one of these racing
Cream is full
games.
of potential.
I've seen Riders,
Give
but
it
not
all.
in the racing
Who
ones.
cares? If her best is just mediocre, I've got nothing to worry about.
I'm telling you, man, this Jet voice section. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I fuck with it heavy.
She's also friends with just about everyone.
Yep.
You make her cry, they're all coming down on you.
Yes, sir.
You know, maybe I'll just give her some space.
That's cool. We also get an extremely, and I mean extremely brief look here at the Chow Park level. They've been like hiding this level so much. We do get a bit of a spotlight on it later in this video. But they showed a little bit, and man, I just love the colorful look of it, dude.
Space.
What else we got here?
And last but not least, it's Big.
There he is. Woo!
No! I refuse to accept Big the cat. is a
Dude,
threat on the track.
I'm with you, Jet. I'm with
looks
you.
Can be deceiving. He has the
I'm with
patience
you.
of a seasoned angler, and he can manage all that mass at high speeds.
Uh-huh.
Now that takes talent.
Dude, the Sweet Mountain track looks so fucking good. Oh, here we get another look at the Chow Park. A little bit of a closer look here. Ooh, I love this. You can see like a loop-de-loop in the back over here. I like how you can see a giant Chow statue flattening shadow over here. Good shit, good shit, good shit. That's how you love to sit. Let's back up a little bit.
Man, this is ridiculous.
This fucking song
Okay.
playing.
How about the fact he hits like a truck?
Dude, he's fucking huge, dude. Oh my god.
See what I mean?
Oh, fine.
Oh, hell
They're
no.
all viable. That just means I'm gonna look even more
Yeah.
awesome when I come in first. Let's get racing already.
Take your W, Jet. I love that. Really, really good one. I fuck with that one, Evan. The fact that they get to host another episode is awesome. All right, here we go. Episode 4 of Crosstalk
caught up
in
in
the
the
jet
jet
stream.
stream.
Yeah.
Still not doing it.
Hey,
And of course, big reveal over here. That's it. We have our first official look at cyberspace highway in the game. This actually leaked a long time ago when the SpongeBob footage leaked online, where we saw a brief look at this. But yeah, here's our first look at it.
either get
Looking
on board or get
glorious.
left behind.
Looking good. I love it. It looks beautiful. I mean, it looks exactly how you'd think. I see that they're going this sort of Mario Kart route where they have like cars coming at you that you'll have to dodge, which is going to be definitely an annoying obstacle. But hey,
No,
love that.
you
And
pay attention.
another level over here. That's this golden like city with this crazy eclipse over here. Some people try to speculate where it's from, but this to me looks like an original stage. I don't think this is like a returning one or something. I think this is an
Or get
original
left
level.
in the dust.
I love.
The CrossWorld Grand
Oh,
Prix is
dude,
all-
hold on. I love like these sort
Either
of
pay attention
look that
or
they've
get
got
left in
going
the
on here with like the spinning platforms, the golden ball over here. Like, it's good shit,
The
man.
CrossWorld
That is
Grand
hella
Prix
good
is
shit.
Almost here. We've got
More
serious
Wonder
intel to
Museum.
go over. We're here to review the racers,
Yes,
multiple
sir.
tracks, and CrossWorld challenges through randomized travel rings.
Tell
This
me.
is the biggest race of our careers, Jet. We have to know our enemy.
I love them hyping it up. I love these being like character like bios and explanations. And again, just the charm of getting these characters to
I
talk
can
is so
handle
cool, dude.
anyone, anytime.
Let them know,
Oh, yeah?
Jed.
I know you're thinking about Sonic.
Hey,
but
yo.
What about his Sonic
I am always thinking about
cadence?
Sonic.
He's young.
Oh,
but
no.
He knows his way around machines, and he is an
Oh, look at
experienced
Till's
racer.
animation.
That said,
He's so
still
cute.
no match for me. Look, I did the math.
Yeah.
But he'll
That's fucking awesome, bro. Look at this shit, man. Agility, she has it up skills. And then look at the style. And look at Tails thing over here standing, looking upset. I love it. It's the little
still take
things,
the lead
man.
if you're not careful.
It's the little
Same goes
things.
for his buddy, Knuckles the
There's
Echidna.
Knuckles.
He's got a warrior spirit, and he's not afraid to unleash it on the track.
Yeah.
Right. He ain't nothing next to my man Storm. Knuckles
Oh,
may
shit.
be tough, but Storm's a force of nature. See?
Oh, look at the cute little art with like Jet on the throne and then him standing over it. That's awesome, man.
I
It's
did
cute
the
shit.
math.
That's not how math works. But
Get
for
his
the sake
ass.
of the team, I'll let it slide this time.
Hell yeah.
The tracks will be loaded with wisps and other resources that can
Uh-huh.
give anyone the edge.
Ha! All
Colorful
that
Ma
means
looks
is
good.
I get to knock the competition senseless
Uh-huh.
while lapping them.
Ha! Big
Mar-
words, boss. It'll be
I
tough
love
to
both
back
of them,
up
men.
With Rouge the Bat. She's as cunning as they get.
God,
on
I love
and
you,
off the
Rouge.
track.
Would you relax?
Oh my
She's a government
God, dude, that bro, first of all, the posing and the animation, obviously me being in love with Rouge aside, like, look at that animation
Would you relax?
over here with the
She's a
spin
government-
into the pose. That shit's fire.
Patsy. She's
That shit's
all
fire.
style and no substance.
Him calling her a government patsy is crazy. Also, look at this, guys. If this isn't motivation for you to play Rouge, I don't know what is. Look at that, bro. Girly pop
Substance.
blows you a kiss. Blows you a kiss for her starting chick. It's
She's
over,
a
bro.
spy
Hell
and an
yeah.
accomplished
And then
treasure
showing the dark
hunter.
beginnings
She's already
footage.
beat us out to a number of scores.
Yeah.
Say what now?
She grabbed the ocean's tear, sapphire, and Adabel.
Bro, look at this shit, man. Rouge has her own fucking TikTok account called Baddie for Jewels, showing the shit she's doing. And also, this right here, my friends, that's Elise's necklace, buddy. That is crazy work. That is crazy work what they got going on here, man.
I was gonna.
Snatched up the Royal Soliana Diamond.
I was
Crazy shit.
And that recently unearthed guiding star of Babylon from our
That
ancestors' ruin.
from our ancestors. I'm wondering if this is an ancient like Babylonian area as well, right? You know, this golden capital, because I'm trying to look at him, and what a nice looking level. I love the eclipse moon here.
Unearthed guiding star of
It
Babylon
looks
from
sick,
our
dude.
ancestors' ruins.
I fuck with it heavy, man. What a
She's
good
gone
vibe.
Too far.
Look at
We're
her,
gonna
bro.
sell this on the track.
Oh my
Winner
God,
take
look at her.
all.
Winner take all. And there it is. There is our cross. Again, 2 really cute episodes. I mean, the major things about them is we got the reveal of Cyberspace Highway as a stage, this golden capital level, and our first look at Stream Out. So pretty good shit. All right, next up on the YouTube channel, this is the big discussion, the big controversy, the big thing everyone is talking about, and that is a CrossWorlds music 7-minute medley that dropped on YouTube. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna listen to the songs piece by piece. I think it also introduces a level or two, but let's get into it. Let's see why people are mad, and let's lock in. So Apota is composed by Tomi Otani and arranged by Giga. So to explain that they're working with a bunch of new artists on the bottom here, you know, just showing who they worked with and all that. So yeah. So this is the song that has caused wars online. Yeah, na 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 na. So, by the way, the track itself looks awesome, and I like how they make this video Sonic driving through all these levels. La 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 la. Dun, 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 dun. So far, so good. We bumping, we vibing. Also, the stage looks so fucking good, bro. All right. And also here, I like how you can, you know, you have the very unleashed section where you have all the chairs here. I bet you can boost through them. You can probably boost through here to go on this ramp, which is pretty cool. All right, here we go. Dun. So far, so good. I love the remix. I'm cool with it. Right. And then here it is. Yep. Man, maybe I am a bitch because I'm jamming, bro. I'm jamming. And then they go into like the Genesis style beats for this. Do 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 do. But yeah, that is the Apoto's track. Again, this is a medley, so it's gonna go through a bunch of games. But I will say, and this is my opinion, other than this over here, this section where it turns a little goofy, I really like the song. You know, like here, this is the only part I don't like. This over here. This is the only part I don't really like, you know? But after that, I'm really cool with it, you know? I think this, I don't know. I fuck with this vibe. I get why some people don't, right? And it's not their thing. I get it, you know? And, you know, we're gonna talk about that as we go through this medley, what people like and don't like. But again, like for me, I think it's still really good. All right, let's go on to the next track. I can hear me some more Unleashed, baby. The Unleashed glazing never ends. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun. Dragon Road, so composed by Kenichi Tokai and arranged by Camellia. People are apparently freaking out about this because it's like a really good Vocaloid artist, but let's get into it. So, I love this one. This one, I love. This is like the bombastic, high energy version of this song that you gotta have for a racing game. I love, love, love this one. Da da dun dun, da da na na. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. And then here you got like the piano breakdown, right? Ooh. Ooh. This remix is absolutely amazing. To me, this is a remix that like enhances it. It's fucking awesome. And then it goes back to the beat normally. Hell yeah. Yeah. And this is going on to the next track. But before we go to the next track, the Dragon Road one, I love. I think this is such a good way of taking the original track and you're kind of just adding to it. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything too crazy. And the first one does something a little bit crazy with the beat, you know, whereas this one kind of feels like the original with more instruments, more like high energy, but it's keeping the same tone and vibe. All right, what do we got next in the music list? Hey, Galactic Parade, our first look at this stage. I think this is a Crossworld. I could be wrong, but oh my God, it looks gorgeous. So this is composed by Tomoyo Atami, arranged by Tori. And let's listen to this one over here, right? I love the indoor area. Oh man, this track looks sick. Okay. Yeah. I love the vocals in the background going, Oh shit! I love that the orchestrated chant in the background. Here, listen to this shit. Listen to this shit, bro. Listen, listen to the crowd going like, I love this. Yeah. Ooh. This one's awesome, man. I love this one. Yeah. I love this one. This one's awesome. Again, I know some people have an issue with the type of music. We'll talk about that once we finish this. And here we go. Another stage reveal with Market Street over here, man. We're just getting reveals left and right, dog. We are getting reveals left and right. And here we got, of course, Otani working with AKA the GOAT, my GOAT, T Lopes with the most. That's the GOAT, bro. Market Street looking much more Unleashed style than Rooftop Run style level that they've done before for these Sonic Racing games. But like this is awesome, man. This is some good shit right here. Oh! This has T-Lobe's DNA all over it. Also, a small little touch on this stage. You can tell here, if you look here, the stage has one of those ring portals to the left of it that'll transport you probably like more ahead than others. So keep an eye for that. But oh man, I love T-Lobe's, man. His style oozes here, bro. And again, T-Lobe's very T-Lobe. See where like his music, like that are remixes, are like, I'm gonna enhance the original track and not like mess with it too much, right? While putting my own spin on it. Yeah, I can't even pay attention to this end. You have the literal rooftops you can drive on, which is sick. Nah. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorite versions of Rooftop Run in general, dude. Oh, it brings a smile to my heart, bro. And then we get Sweet Mountain, composed by Kenichi Tokai and arranged by Nanobi, which apparently is like a really famous EDM artist. He's part of like Monster Cat and shit. I like this. This is like the rave party style of this. God, what a good looking track. I really think it looks better than how it even looked in Colors Ultimate. Okay. Yeah, no, I love this, man. And then you can do, yeah. And over here we can see this little section here where you can jump up to the donuts if you get the ring right, which is pretty cool. I wonder if you could bump into them by accident. But that's a pretty cool area. I like that. Yeah. That's awesome. I love this. I love this one. I got no qualms with this remix. That's a sick one. Yeah. And then you have like this flying section over here. God, man, I can't wait for this fucking game. Give it to me now, man. Give it to me now. And then there it is, Radical Highway, Jun Senoi, arranged by Zardonic and Jun Senoi. Love that, bro. Da-da. Another Radical Highway remix, baby. Give it to me. This one also, I love seeing all like the spectators here. Da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Also, look at this, bro. This poster over here. You see this? It says like Chow's in space, the Dark Chow, which is really cool. I love that poster over here. Hell yeah, bro. Na 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 na. The music is so good, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually really love this version of the Radical Highway theme, man. They did a good ass job with this remix. And like the high energy here. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this, man. Hell yeah, dude. And then you have like the bridge here where like you can either ride on the sides of it or go on the regular bridge. You also have the blimp, Radical Highway, the Chow Soda poster. Love shit like this, man. Hell yeah, dude. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Build up, build up. We love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one's awesome. Love this one. I think overall, I really do love this medley mix. God, but look at the giant loops you can go on here. Ah, I love this. The two different highway paths. Good shit, man. For a song we've heard a million different remixes of in the last year, man. Lock the fuck in. And there it is, the Sonic Racing Crossworlds DJ Mix. Apparently, this is DJ Mix number 1 because today it actually dropped on Spotify and Apple Music if you want to download it, and it says number 1 on it. So probably going to get another one of these. But let's talk a little bit about it, you know, as we're chilling here. So a lot of people have been talking about, you know, just this EDM style of Sonic music. You know, a lot of people are frustrated by it. You know, a lot of people are like, where's my, like, you know, traditional rock era Sonic, you know, and all that. And look, I can to an extent get where people are coming from because we have been rocking the Sonic EDM style since 2017, right? You know, I think that's the big thing is that like they've been rocking the style since 2017, since Sonic Forces, which, you know, I think a lot of people, EDM is a weird genre where like, yeah, you either kind of, I don't know, you could love it, but there's a lot of people that don't like EDM, right? Whereas like it's hard to argue versus like regular ass rock and instrumentals in a video game that people don't like. And now some people don't like rock, but yeah, I think that's really where the big conversation comes from, is a lot of people are kind of tired of this like EDM, like electronic style, but I don't think it's as prevalent as people think it is, right? In Sonic Frontiers, people talk about it, but in Sonic Frontiers, like Cyberspace is EDM, but all the regular songs of the game are not, you know. You're getting beautiful violins, pianos, guitars, like through different island themes. The boss themes are pure like metalcore. Like they are still focused on making different kinds of songs. Sonic Superstars doesn't really have any EDM, maybe it has like one song. I mean, that OST has issues, but it's not the EDM. Sonic Mania is fine, you know what I mean? And then I'm trying to think, Shadow Generations had like 2 EDM like tracks, but the rest were like still like just very heavy, you know, rock and violins for Kingdom Valley and, you know, all that stuff. Like I think they've done a pretty good balance, but I get it. Like this game to me is an arcade game, right? That's what I've said about this game through and through from the start of it. This game at its heart is so arcadey, and I feel like the music is following that style. Now, I know a lot of people talk about Team Sonic Racing because that was like Team Sonic Racing was unbelievable because it felt like a game that, you know, a soundtrack that came with a free video game. The TSR soundtrack is kind of beautiful. And while I don't think this has the beauty of the TSR soundtrack, I think this has a style, right? It has a fun arcade style. I feel more upbeat, fun energy when I listen to these songs than I even did when they had the beta, or, you know, and I feel like they're just really more distinct. I don't know. I'm into it. I get why people aren't, but I do think some people that take it too far be like, oh man, where is my old school Sonic music and all that? I'm like, guys, let's chill out. I mean, we've had the Sonic soundtrack has evolved its entire career, you know, from little Genesis sounds to, you know, beautiful orchestrations to the rock musics and hip hop stylings to, you know, the EDM styles. Otani and the team, especially in Jun Center and all them, love trying out different styles. And for this game, they're trying out working with different major artists. I mean, a lot of the people arranging these tracks are famous Vocaloid artists. So I think Otani and the team just kind of want to keep trying things. I have no doubt the next mainline Sonic game is going to sound incredibly distinct. And also, especially when it comes to remixes, I feel like remixes especially are where you want to experiment a lot. And, you know, it's always going to be hard to beat the original. But, you know, as long as you have fun, you have fun. All right, but that is not all. The next thing we have is this image. Now, there was apparently like a McLaren F1 event or something that happened, you know, earlier this week or something, where it's pretty clear that the people there got to try a new build of the game. And we have 3 shots of the game that tell us a few things. So let's go in to a breakdown mode over here, starting with shot number 1 over here, and that is the Grand Prix image, right? So here are the few things we can get from this. One, there's an extra cup over here, right? This golden cup over here, as well as 2 hidden ones. Now these ones say 1 and 2 over it, and I'm wondering what that means, because all of these have a distinct logo, right? So that would make it what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 tracks, and then these 2 are just say 1 and 2. Now people are trying to figure out what that is. Is it going to be DLC? Does that mean it's going to be you know, I don't know. Is that going to be DLC? Are they going to be remix tracks? Are they going to be tracks where you just go through CrossWorlds? Like, I don't know. They could kind of do anything, or they could be new tracks, and there is 30 tracks in the game, right? So yeah, they have that, right? So we don't have these cups unlocked. And people, if you notice here, right, you can see some extra game modes. There's one mode called Triple Team Ride. So they do have some Team Sonic Racing hook in there. There's something back here. I think this says Double Team. That's probably like a 2v2 mode, you know, maybe just a team mode. And then here you have online with quick match. You also have here in the Grand Prix mode, you can choose to turn on or off rival battle, which I don't know why you would turn off. I feel like it's a fun ramp up. But man, the rival challenge has so many difficulties. If you look here, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can get the CPU difficulty to level 10, which is a little crazy. So anyways, this shot gives us a look at what potentially might be either 2 remix cups or we have 30 tracks and they lie, right? And then, right, if we scroll over right to the right of this image, look at this right here. People have pointed to 2 things, right? 2 things. One, time trial mode. Time trial mode is going to have ranks, which I think is fucking awesome. Like that is the ultimate incentive for a time trial for me. You know, having A and S ranks in there, like that's perfect. Like that's how you get me to do the time trials. You Sonicify it, right? Where like you add rankings and everything. That's awesome. But people pointed out right here, if you look at this road, this is straight up Kronos Island, right? If you look at, you know, the road over here, it has that like red metal vibe. You have like some of the structures in the background. You have that floating pillar over here. So yeah, we have Kronos in here, and it would make sense that Kronos appears right here with this Coco Crown Cup. So nice to know that we're getting a Kronos track. It made sense that we were going to get a Sonic Frontiers track. There was no way we weren't, but really love that, you know, we get that little tease over here as well as this. And then interesting look over here at the roster. So if we go to the roster all the way over here, let me go ahead and I can see 2 things. One, obviously this build has, you know, an updated version of all the characters over here, right? You've got, you know, your Zavox, your Zaz, Metal, you know, you've got this guy, you've got Sage, Eggpon, you know, and if we look at the bottom here, we have Ichiban and Miku. So maybe Ichiban and Miku are gonna be day 1 and not, you know, what's it called? 1 week later characters, or, you know, 1 month later. I feel like if they are in this demo build, I don't see why they're not just gonna be day 1. I feel like you need them day 1. I think they should, like Joker, maybe you can wait the next month, but I think having at least 2 crossover characters there day 1, just to be like, hey, like, if you want to play them, you can. I think having them in there makes a lot of sense. But yeah, those are really the major things from this image. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more at Gamescom because Sega actually confirmed that they are going to be at Gamescom. Yeah, so if we look at this, start your engine, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is coming to Gamescom 2025. Make a pit stop at our booth in Hall 7 and race against your friends. Now, also, apparently, if you look at the website for Gamescom, Izuka's gonna be there. They're gonna be doing signings. They're gonna be doing like little tournaments and stuff. And I mean, to me, this just tells you we're gonna get a big Gamescom trailer in the coming days. Now, what's gonna be in that trailer? Let's think about it. I mean, the game comes out in about a month from now, right? Literally a month and a week from now, we'll be playing this. 5 weeks to go till the launch of this game. And so it's going to launch before Tokyo Game Show, which means this big stage for Sonic Racing Crossworlds is probably the last time you could do a major, you know, event marketing push for it, right? And so I think this is where we get, you know, our full racing levels revealed, you know, all the final stuff announced for the game. I assume they might announce another one of the free Sega DLC characters, or we're gonna find out the last remaining two DLCs of the season pass, because we know 3 of them with Alex, SpongeBob, TMNT, Minecraft, but I think there's 2 more we don't know about, or 1 more, I'm not sure. I know it is 2 more that we don't know about. So we'll probably find out what's going on with that, or we'll get our first look at the Aang stage in the game, and if it's gonna be, you know, Aang and Katara, or if it's gonna be, you know, Aang and Zuko, we don't know yet, and which of the TMNT are gonna be in. But regardless, them being at Gamescom tells you we're gonna get something big, some new footage, and we'll see, you know, what'll happen with me, who knows. And to wrap up the video over here, we do have a few Twitter spotlights from the team. So we get an extra look at the Domba factory over here, where you get, you know, little Eggman dialogue. I like these little, you know, slime Nickelodeon type things going on. Pretty cool, futuristic looking track. I like the little bombastic song playing in the background of it too. Really good shit, man. I like this track. Nothing too crazy, but nothing too bad. We get another also look at Sweet Mountain. You know, a little bit of an extra side view of it over here. God, I hate Twitter compression, by the way. But yeah, no, I love the water section. It looks delicious, man. It doesn't even look like water. It's like chocolate. I want to eat it so badly. And then, yeah, you have like the boat from like, not the boat, the ship from like the boss fight of the game, which I think is like a pretty cool touch. We had this little thing over here just saying, fun fact, you can spot Chow Park from the E Stadium, which I think is really cool. I like stuff like that in racing games where you can see other tracks from the view. It just makes the world feel a little bit more alive. And speaking of Chow Park, we do get our first glimpse at it fully over here. I love this racetrack, man. I love it. If it wasn't bit crushed to shit. But yeah, you get the nice little Chow Park. You have like a swinging ride over here, which I think is really cool and cute. You know, you have a bottom side, left side. I love going up the ramp. I love how this game also kind of like does like zero gravity without really giving a fuck. You know, like you just can go up a giant like slope like this and it makes sense, which I'm totally cool with. It makes for like more interesting track design and level design. Over here into a flying section, yeah, good stuff, dude. By the way, this is awesome, right? We get our look at our Minecraft characters, and whenever they do a trick, you hear like the little fucking block making sound, which is super fucking stupid, you know. Love that, bro. Love that for these stupid little characters, dude. Hell yeah. And yeah, man, that's awesome. And that is everything from the latest news of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Trust me, hefty video, but there was a lot to talk about. I guess, you know, some final thoughts, discussion before we head out. Man, I am in love with the marketing cycle for this game because, you know, I remember with Team Sonic Racing or the other racing games, it felt like, you know, there was like a trailer or two, you know, and then it just kind of felt like, oh, the game is out, right? Whereas with this game, it's like we had the reveal at Game Awards, right? And then leading into the full game reveal at the PlayStation State of Play, right? Following from customization trailers, following from the beta, following from stuff like Crosstalks dropping, the teaser for the animation dropping in September. They're doing these music drops, you know, we're getting it at Gamescom, right? Like we saw it at Summer Games Fest, got to play it at Summer Games Fest, like, you know, the crossover characters, like it just feels like they've done such an incredible job for a spin-off, treating it like a real mainline game release. Like that's the best compliment I can give you, is you're not really treating this game like a side piece. They are treating this like this is their next major Sonic game release, and I really commend them for that, you know, because again, a racing game at the end of the day could have a trailer to, like, if you think of Mario Kart World, right? That game literally, you know, teased in the original Switch thing, Nintendo Direct, you know, mini direct for it, and then the game came out, right? Obviously, it's a good thing the game only had really 2 months needed of marketing before it was out. But with this game, it felt like we lived through a hype cycle, and we're still getting stuff, right? And we still have more stuff to look forward to. I mean, remember, Super Sonic is going to be an unlockable for getting all the 7 Chaos Emeralds in the Grand Prix, right? We get to see all the rival dialogue with all the characters. You know, there's still so much to see. And remember, we got the reveal like extreme gear in the game. Like, oh man, I just loved that we are still discovering things about the game time and time again, man. That shit is super exciting to me, bro. I love that. And guys, thank you all for watching. Y'all are the best. Let me know what you are most excited for the game. I know there's been a lot of, you know, discussions online. Some people get upset about, you know, the game speed or the trick animation, but it always feels like we're reaching for stuff instead of like genuine problems with the game, man. It is what it is. But guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank y'all for watching. You're the best. And of course, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. Next time I see you for this game, it'll probably be the Gamescom trailer reaction. So lock the fuck in.